Hello, I'm Leo Arco, and I am going to show you how ChatGPT can help you with your research. Have you ever run a pre and post survey and wonder which stat test to use? I asked ChatGPT to act as my research assistant for the NASA-TLX analysis. Then I followed the steps in SPSS to actually complete the analysis. So this was done on some data that I had collected on a pre and post survey. So as you can see in these columns, I have subject number over here, but then I have a pre-question here and a post question here. So I want to see pre and post on a 1 to 20 scale. Was there a change between pre and post survey for each subject within this survey? So the first thing I did is open up ChatGPT and I gave it a prompt. I need to compare data from pre and post survey of a NASA task load index scale. The data is in columns aligned with the question, with one column being pre and one being post. How would I compare these with statistical methods? So as I put it in, ChatGPT thinks for a while, but comes out with a fairly quick answer. So the main thing here is that it talks about the data type, and this is correct. NASA-TLX typically uses a 20-point scale, which is what I use. Some can use up to 100. And so it's basically incremental or interval or scale data for the most part, but you can use it as ordinal data if you want to. So I mean that's correct. And then you can check the assumption for if it's normality and check for outliers. And ChatGPT actually goes through and tells you how to do this: analyze descriptives, explore flats, normalities, and then you can check if there's any outliers. Um, and then as far as statistical tests, gives a nice chart here. um, so a paired t-test if the interval is normal. So just going through, this data was normal, and so I was able to go through and do a paired t-test using this this um, this prompt here. So not only did it tell me how to go through the menus and do this, but it also gave me the syntax here. So, if it hadn't given me the syntax and the actual instructions within SPSS, you can then again prompt ChatGPT and make it clear that you're using SPSS. I'm using SPSS. Give clear instructions. And then it should give a nice table about the instructions. So how to prepare data, how to check for normality again, and then how to run the correct test. So that is how I went through and analyzed data, knowing that I was using the correct statistical test. Now, obviously, I double checked the reasoning here and then was able to pull out the data in a highly effective manner. So ChatGPT was very helpful with this, and it can help you analyze data very quickly without having to go through and open up an old statistics book right away, or at least you'll have a quick way of doing it, and then you can always check ChatGPT by going through and looking at your data. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you.